Hello and welcome back to Crypto Saving Experts, where we talk about the latest cryptocurrency news and take a look at the markets so that we all know exactly what is happening. My name is Jess and we do these live streams every single weekday. We are looking at the price of Bitcoin right now, up slightly by 0.3% to $27,637. Ethereum is still slightly moving to the downside. Now, we did see the Ethereum Foundation dump some of their tokens earlier this week, so we will be discussing that in today's stream. But first of all, let's see what's going on in terms of trending tokens here. So biggest losers of the day are Engine, FTT, Elrond, and 1inch, and we're also looking at the gainers being BNX, Tezos, Cosmos, and Clay there as well. So a big mix here today, and we're actually seeing a lot more volatility in the markets than we have done within the last couple of days. To be honest, within the last couple of days, it's been pretty slow. In the top gainers yesterday, we were seeing 3 stable coins, and that is a sign that the markets aren't looking too good. But we are seeing that volatility appear in the altcoin market right now. We're seeing here, let's take a look. We've got a new article that's just come through as we were streaming here. Let's pull that up and see what's going on in this article here. So we are seeing Alameda minted 47% of USDT, according to the Coinbase director. So this is fresh off the press, posted 7 minutes ago here. A director at Coinbase has alleged that Alameda was responsible for minting nearly half of the USDT supply. And this is from on-chain data. We are seeing here, I was able to update these figures with additional wallets I found. So minted USDT was higher than Alameda's AUM. SPS trial is obviously underway right now. We are seeing what's actually been going on behind closed doors in Alameda Research and in the centralized exchange FTX. So we are staying up to date with what's going on there. We're not going to talk about it in today's stream because we've spoke about it a lot here on the channel so far, and I know some of you want to hear a mix of cryptocurrency news. So let's carry on and see what else is going on in the cryptocurrency news today. Before we continue, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button so you don't miss what's going on here. We do these live streams every single weekday, so make sure to stay tuned on them. The story we have here is WorldCoin's co-founder says US government is waging war against cryptocurrency. Now, Altman is also a co-founder in OpenAI, which has created ChatGPT. So this guy has kind of sprung out of nowhere within the last couple of years. It really created a reputation and name for himself since the launch of ChatGPT. And we are obviously he's been a professional for years, but he's really become famous and in the last couple of years. And he is now frowning at the US government's approach to crypto regulation and likens it to a war. Now, we have seen obviously a long process with the US regulators trying to get the cryptocurrency market regulated in the US is very, very difficult. We're seeing problems between regulators themselves overlapping over what they believe they should be regulated and regulating, and we are seeing problems with cryptocurrency companies trying to operate in the region. Now, it hasn't been easy, but I think this is something that we have to go through as a new industry. We are in a new industry where we see big gains, and we can't expect to see no problems. We are going to see the growing pains of the industry because we are new, and those are going to be problems with regulation, hacks, and all of that other good stuff that we are trying to battle head on. Now, a lot going on with the regulators in the US right now, but it's not necessarily a bad thing in my opinion. What we're seeing is we needed to face this regulation sooner rather than later. If we didn't face it now, we'd just be kicking the can down the road. I'd rather face it now in a bear market than in the head of the bull market and have the SEC actually be able to impact the prices of the cryptocurrencies. Let's see what's going on with today's stream. It looks like the stream isn't perfect. It's not running as smoothly as I'd hoped. Let me know if you can still understand it. It says we're not maintaining smooth streaming here. Hopefully, oh, it looks like it's picked up again. Let me know in the chat if the stream is okay or if there are connection issues there. Let's see what else is going on in the crypto news. So what we've got here is Zero Knowledge Proofs. If you want to learn more about that, I will drop the link to that in today's crypto live chat. Let's see if we can get some fixtures here. It looks like things aren't perfect. Please let me know in the live chat if you can hear me okay. It doesn't look like it's working too great. There's always a problem with YouTube. Every single day something doesn't work. Something's not working right. Let's see where we're at now. It looks like it could be okay. I think we're back. Let's see what else is going on here. In the crypto news, Cryptoad's NFT sells for 1,055 wrapped Ethereum. Money laundering or a mistake? That is the question here. That is a huge amount of money, especially at this point in time. NFTs have dropped off the face of the earth. The trading volumes have absolutely tanked. The floor prices of huge collections that were once very sought after has absolutely tanked. And we just aren't seeing the same attraction to NFTs as we were in the bull market. I have to say, I am very anti-NFTs at this point in time. Not anti-NFTs. I see the benefit of the technology, but I don't see the benefit of investing in these pictures. I think it's hugely speculative. I praise those that make money from these kind of things, but I think that we can invest in things with a lot less risk. But I do think the actual technology of NFTs is something that has a future. We could be using this for concert tickets, football match tickets. We can use NFT technology in real world places all of the time. You can see the demand for that. I believe right now the NFT market could have been in a little bit of a bubble, shall we say, and it has popped, and we are seeing the prices fall massively. But now we're seeing this one massive buy for 1,055 wrapped ETH. So that is equivalent to $1.6 million. Now, a lot of people are questioning this. The same NFT was sold for 0.95 ETH, approximately $1,600, and only 2 weeks ago, and now it's been resold for more than 1,000 times higher. Now, this does happen occasionally by mistake, so it's what's called a fat finger mistake in the cryptocurrency markets. We'll have to see what's actually been going on there. Let's carry on with the next piece of news here. It looks like the connection's back. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button. We've had some stream issues today, so YouTube isn't going to like today's stream. Let's see what's going on here. We're going to talk now specifically about what's going on with the price of Ethereum and what's going on with the price of Bitcoin. So Ethereum has lost its $1,600 support after the Ethereum Foundation sold $2.74 million of Ethereum via Uniswap. So they swapped that into USDC. We did lightly touch on this yesterday. The foundation need to sell some tokens in order to fund the development of the project. This is something that we do see from within projects. It is unfortunate. Obviously, we'd all like to see the confidence there from the foundation and see them saying, look, we're holding on to every single coin because we believe the price is going to continue to rise. But we do need to see the continuation of development. As I was saying in yesterday's stream, with assets like Bitcoin, I believe Bitcoin is, it's there, it's finished. Yes, we can build layer 2 protocols on top of the Bitcoin network, but the actual foundation blockchain is there and it's done. With Ethereum, it is a decentralized application network. We've seen the merge. We are seeing improvements on its amount of centralization, and we have a lot of development to go. Ethereum has competition and it needs to be able to keep up with that competition, continue to be able to increase their transaction speeds and their transaction fees, and we need to see it be able to continue to be able to be scaled in a bigger and bigger size, and we want to see it continue to compete with other decentralized application platforms. So with that, they need to continue to develop that, and the Ethereum Foundation are the people that do that. So if they need to sell some of their Ethereum to get some funds to continue pushing Ethereum to the next level, then that's what we need to see, and maybe necessarily it's not a bad thing. Let's see what else is going on here in the crypto news. The Bitcoin halving is only 198 days away, getting closer and closer every single day, and we are seeing CZ, the founder and co-founder and CEO of Binance, the world's largest centralized exchange, discussing what he thinks is going to happen following the next Bitcoin halving. Now, he predicts multiple all-time highs in 2025, so we can see here that he believes the Bitcoin price could see a massive jump in price to multiple all-time highs a year after the halving event, so that is in 2025. And we can see the year after the halving, Bitcoin price hits multiple all-time highs, and people ask why. People have short memories. I can't predict the future. This is my experience based on the past 3 halvings. So the upcoming Bitcoin halving is expected to happen in April next year, where the Bitcoin reward rate, the block reward for minings will be halved from 6.25 to 3.125. We can see here the reasons why on a more technical level if you are unsure about that. But historically, a Bitcoin halving has triggered a bull market. Hopefully this time around we see something similar. So let's talk a little bit more bearish for a second here though. A Bitcoin whale has transferred 3,000 Bitcoin after 6 years dormancy. This creates a lot of fear for people because people do like to see the whales that have been holding on for a long period of time selling their Bitcoin and losing confidence in their Bitcoin. Now obviously we don't know whose wallet this is. We can just see the transactions on chain, so this causes a little bit of fear in the markets, but nothing too much to be concerned about. We see these movements every so often. And obviously, we are just going to see that Bitcoin be absorbed by the markets there. Let's see what else is going. Here we go. What we can see here is hopefully this is running smoothly. It looks like it's not quite running as much as we want it to. We can see here on the daily chart we have some levels of support and resistance. So if we go to the rectangle here, you can see we have a level of support at this point here, and we have a level of resistance. Let's get this right. I'm looking at around this point here for a closer level of resistance, and then I'm looking at this zone here. Now obviously $32,000 is still feeling like a long way away. It feels like a zone which could be rejected repetitively a couple of times. It looks like a hard zone that's going to be a tackle to beat. So I'm expecting a few rejections off that $32,000 level when we do eventually approach it. We have some other levels we can look at now though instead, which are closer, and we are looking, let's get this zone right here. So I'm looking at this zone here. That is the $29,000 to $30,000 level, and the $24,800 to the $25,700 level. Now today's stream has not been as smooth as I would have liked. Obviously there are some other levels of support and resistance on the smaller time frames here. We are seeing we've held some nice levels of support. We are still holding that level of support there. That is currently trading at $27,200, and we have some levels of resistance as well. In fact, you could say that we have a nice little triangle forming here, and we could see a breakout within the next couple of days. That triangle is ending on Monday the 16th of October, so maybe we're in for some more volatility. And I do believe we are seeing more volatility now than we have done within the last couple of weeks. Even though the volume is not high, we are seeing some movements there. So fingers crossed we see some nice bullish momentum within the next couple of weeks. But that is all we have for today's stream. So thank you very much for tuning in. As always, I hope you have enjoyed. Hopefully the quality hasn't been too bad. It's been an absolute disaster of trying to stream on YouTube for the last 2 days. But we're working on it, trying to fix it. That's all we have for today. Thank you very much for watching, and we will be back here tomorrow.